Hi everybody, welcome back to Tam Predicts. Let's see what are your messages, what all I can tell you. Let's begin with some cards, channel messages, what I can tell you. You got green color, you got delayed and leaf. Something is delayed because you've been waiting for it. Something is delayed though it's on its way because you've got the leaf. Leaf is a new beginning, something fresh, restart, start, happy news. Green color is healing. Okay, you've got delayed. Maybe there's a delayed response from them. Time is running out. And I wrote 3 o'clock. Maybe 3 o'clock is important somewhere. And I wrote time is running out. So time is running out. You're waiting for the call, or time is running out for them to make a decision or for a call to come in. But this is time is running out. Time is of importance here, I feel. Something is delayed, okay? Maybe a call back from them or a confession or commitment. Something is delayed. But delayed, sometimes it's divine timing. Maybe it's not... if it's not happening at that time, maybe it's delayed for a reason. Universe delays it, and at the exact good divine timing will the person contact you, or the things will happen, or you'll meet the person, or the commitment, or whatever's happened. There's a delay. Delay is good from the universe, okay? Yeah, delay is good because when the time it has to happen, it will happen. This is fire, Knight of Wands, action, leaping ahead, once the time is right, maybe something got delayed, in the love relationship, but once the time is right, it's like it's going to leap ahead, take a leap ahead, or it's going to go leaping ahead, then it's going to, just move fast. Maybe you've been thinking things are not moving, it's just static, nothing is moving, it's delayed response. Everything is like boring around you, not happening. You're like, is my life moving, is my love life moving? No responses, nothing. Like a tortoise, a turtle, snail, moving so slowly. It's like it's moving so slowly, it's like no action anyway, it's not moving at all. It looks like that. But maybe because the divine timing is now and things will be put into action. This is somebody leaping ahead. Knight of Wands. This have to be the time of action. 3 o'clock is very important. Maybe it's 3 a.m. or 3 p.m. but 3 is important. You've got the word dogs, so the person might have dogs, or you love dogs, or they love dogs. Look at this. Where are you? Blocked or ghosted? So that's why it's a delay. You got blocked or ghosted for some reason, and maybe that's why the unblocked, leave, restart. Maybe after a fight you got blocked, or it's like, a lot of times in a fight we challenge, okay, go on, go ahead, block me, that kind of a thing. So it's where are you? So you're wondering, probably you got ghosted, they're silent, or maybe they're not moving at all. Maybe you send them a message, or you call them for something, but there was no movement. But it's like suddenly jumping into action. Suddenly things will move. Maybe this has been happening, I'm seeing 202, I saw 303, maybe all those numbers are important. We anyway got a 3, so 3 is anyway very important, something to do with 3 number. I got 3rd November for some reason, so 311. So this person was just waiting for the right time, or things, this was divine intervention by the universe to slow things down, It's almost, I saw a tortoise like moving really fast, but it was slowed down, that this is not the time, to reach the finish line, or this is not the time, Maybe there were other complications. Sometimes the universe does intervene and say, hey, let things be slow here right now. If it's not moving ahead, if things are not right, it is for a reason, okay? Light blue is a beautiful, beautiful color today. Light green, light blue. Yeah, look at this. Maybe time for reflection, introspection, to look inside you. Any problems inside you, you got to address them. The other person is soul searching. Maybe the person got, a little deviated while on the way, in a rough relationship. Something else came up, like a job or family problem, money problem, huge problem, or maybe they were going through a difficult time. So that's the time, they started doing their own soul searching, and you start doing your own soul searching, either one of you. It's like time when you just stop and look inside for answers. Maybe you both had to stop because things weren't going right, and if you continued, it would have broken. It's better to be, apart, or time apart, or delayed. Sometimes delays are better, they're a blessing in disguise. And the Hermit card, wise, wisdom, slow. Maybe you both thought, yeah, let's take things slow, but now it's slow into action, Suddenly things will start jumping into action. Look at this. It's like no stopping, no waiting. I'm just moving, I'm just moving. Yeah, look at this, choices. maybe you didn't know what your priority was, maybe they didn't know what was happening, what to keep up, is love important at that time, or could they commit? No, they had to go somewhere long distance, they had to move to another country for a year. So maybe things got delayed because you or them, it could be either one of you, the energies could interchange, the things weren't right. Look at this. I mean, they wanted to be with you, but there were other things that were happening. So yeah, that's why things got delayed. Okay, that's a blank. A lot of cards I have not written. Spirit guides, please give me more messages. Okay, a lot of blanks. Blanks is a new beginning. Two different stories, see? Low battery, no charge. They're two different stories. Maybe you thought, oh, they don't want to, just... Maybe they missed calling you for 5 hours, or they were supposed to reach somewhere and call you, but they did not. It could be because they had no battery charge, they would have said that. And two different stories. So you thought, oh, my story is different, I see it differently, and they see it differently. Maybe 2 point of views at the same thing, not being wrong. 2 different point of views. 2 different stories coming up. Yeah, 2 different. Your point of view and their point of view. Maybe, like I said, you couldn't reach out to them, or they were unreachable, and you're like, oh, they have switched off their phone because they don't want me to talk to them. Something, you thought, or they thought it this way. Look at this, guys. You know what this is? Act now. And it says romance and twin flame, number 2. And this is the most important thing. Act now. This really gives you that push of jumping into some action. Queen of Swords. Yeah, action calling. No more delay. This is action. When you just say, okay, start something, it's start. It's also saying, I'm listening to you. You could be like, you probably didn't listen to their side of the story, and things got messed up. But here, you're more open. Maybe you learned that, you got to be more open. And you're like, oh, I'm listening to you. Wait, give me a second, I'm listening to you. I want to know your story. So it's like maybe that delayed response was good because it was not out of anger, it was out of patience. And really to understand the other person was what happened. Yeah, look at this, Hangman in reverse. Hangman is also, enlightenment, a point of view. When you're hanging down, or you have a different point of view. Ace of Wands, happiness again, clarity, hand of God coming out of the cloud. Cloud, when it's cloudy, on a cloudy day, you cannot see much. So this is handing you, a new day. It's like you were waiting for this, when you have a race, baton, when you pass the baton, universe is like, okay, here's here, go, go on, move. The race starts now. It's your race. So start that. King of Pentacles. Yeah, value. They want to value. They want to put value on this. Happiness, wish card. A lot of action moving towards you. 9 and 6 moving towards you. So multiples of 3 are very good today. Moving towards you. It's 3 and 9. Cups, action, swords, water, pentacles. Act now. Reunion. See, yeah, delayed response. Delayed response is because there was no action, because there has to be a reunion at the right time. Trust the universe, trust the process. Trust the process, trust universe. Gold is an important color today, light blue. Hope. You know the answer. There's something you got to follow your intuition, okay? Your intuition is leading you to the right direction. Owl, watch. Number 2, watching each other, watch for the right time will come. Eyes open, the owl's eyes are totally open. So also 360, the neck moves 360, okay? It's like understand the situation from all sides. That's what I'm getting. You both need to understand. Yes. Wow, a lot of yeses today. You'll get a lot of yeses, which is good. It was a situation where you were going round and round. That's why the delay. So you come out of this maze, or you come out of this round and round happening in your life, especially in May. Plant, leaves. Maybe you like plants. Maybe you just planted, you had new flower pots. Wolf instinct. I mean, go with your gut. Your gut is saying something. So listen to it, okay? There's a change coming up. Butterfly, change. Speed. Look at this, guys. Speed, action. No wasting time right now. And this is 1113. Speed, speed, speed. So from no action to so much action. Can you handle it? And there's a reunion. So that time it didn't happen. Things didn't happen. So universe didn't want things to happen because things weren't going right or wouldn't have gone right. Something would have happened, but now it's the time. So act now. So take care, guys, and I'll be back in another reading soon. Bye.